Jonathan Kuminga has become one of the most talked about young players in the NBA, and all eyes are on him as he approaches this year's free agency. The story of Kuminga with the Golden State Warriors has been anything but straightforward. There have been moments where it seemed like he might never secure a stable spot in the rotation under head coach Steve Kerr. At times, he struggled to find consistent minutes on the floor, which frustrated fans who saw glimpses of his immense talent but wanted more from him regularly. Yet despite the ups and downs, Kuminga's breakout performances in the second round of this year's playoffs changed the entire narrative about his future. Those explosive games showed just how vital he could be for the Warriors if given the opportunity, and suddenly the conversation shifted from doubts to serious excitement about what he can bring to the table long term. Heading into this offseason, the Golden State Warriors face some tough decisions regarding Kuminga's contract situation. As a restricted free agent, the Warriors hold the keys to whether he stays in the Bay Area or looks for new opportunities elsewhere. But the road ahead won't be simple. There's a lot to unpack, with multiple reports emerging from sources close to the league, painting a picture of negotiations filled with competing interests and strategic moves. Kuminga hasn't completely shut the door on returning to the Warriors, which is a crucial piece of information that keeps fans hopeful. At the same time, the complexity of restricted free agency means the Warriors have significant control over his fate, regardless of his personal preferences. During this past season, there were certainly signs that Kuminga's future in Golden State might be uncertain. Coach Kerr's rotation decisions often left Kuminga on the bench or limited his minutes, making it hard for him to find a rhythm. Still, even with inconsistent playing time, Kuminga posted solid numbers, averaging around 15 points per game, pulling down over 4 rebounds, and dishing out a couple of assists. His three-point shooting percentage wasn't ideal, hovering around 30%, which shows there's still room to improve his range and consistency from beyond the arc. But considering Kuminga is just 22 years old, those flashes of brilliance on any given night have Warriors fans buzzing with excitement. What really elevated his status, though, was his performance in the playoffs, especially against Minnesota in the second round. Earlier in the postseason, during the first round against Houston, Kuminga barely saw the court. His minutes were limited, and the lack of consistent opportunities meant his impact was minimal, which was frustrating to those who had been watching his development closely. However, once the Warriors faced the Timberwolves, Kuminga's role expanded dramatically. He became a driving force for the team, delivering scoring outbursts with 18, 23, 26, and even 30-point games. Those performances, even if some came in losses, showed that Kuminga has the potential to be a reliable scorer and a key contributor when given a chance. This inconsistency in usage, benched one series, starring the next, has left many fans puzzled about what the Warriors' real plans are for him going forward. Adding to the uncertainty are the mixed messages coming out about Kuminga's desire to stay. Over time, he has reportedly expressed doubts about returning to Golden State, which complicates things. There have also been rumors and leaks swirling around, suggesting that the relationship between Kuminga and the Warriors might be strained or at least unclear. Yet the undeniable truth remains: Kuminga's upside is enormous. Many Warriors supporters firmly believe that he is worth investing in, and that letting him walk away without getting value in return would be a huge missed opportunity. This split opinion within the fan base makes the upcoming decisions even more critical, because the Warriors must weigh their financial and roster flexibility against the potential long-term benefits of keeping Kuminga. From a management perspective, there are some interesting dynamics at play. While Kuminga's maximum salary projection is quite high, around $38 million per year, his inconsistent presence in the rotation makes that a tough pill to swallow for a team that needs to juggle multiple expensive contracts. The salary cap rules add another layer of complexity for any possible trade or contract extension involving Kuminga. For example, if the Warriors were to trade him, they would have to match salaries according to league regulations, meaning they'd need to send out significant money to take back a comparable amount, which is no easy task given their current payroll. This forces the front office to get creative in order to make any potential deals work, possibly involving multi-team trades or clever salary cap maneuvers. One of the rumored scenarios involves the Brooklyn Nets, who reportedly have no plans to offer Kuminga an offer sheet outright, but could play a role in a multi-team trade this summer. While there's no direct indication of an offer from Brooklyn, their available cap space might enable them to be part of a larger deal involving several teams and players. This is reminiscent of what the Warriors managed to pull off last summer, when they orchestrated a complicated 6-team sign-and-trade deal that moved Klay Thompson and brought in Buddy Hield and Kyle Anderson, all while clearing space for Dante Melton. If the Warriors can replicate that kind of savvy maneuvering, they might be able to turn Kuminga's situation into an asset that strengthens the roster or helps shape the team's future. In trade discussions, one name that has come up in relation to Kuminga is Cam Johnson. Johnson, a 29-year-old veteran known for his sharpshooting, averages around 19 points per game with solid numbers in rebounds and assists as well. His shooting splits are much better than Kuminga's, especially from the corners, where he shoots close to 45%. He also plays a similar position and can contribute defensively, making him an attractive option for a team looking for immediate impact. There has been speculation about the Warriors packaging Kuminga along with draft picks, a future first-rounder and multiple second-rounders, to acquire Johnson. That kind of move would bring in a proven shooter to help relieve some of their offensive burden from Stephen Curry, who, despite being in the later stages of his career, remains the best player on the team and one of the league's all-time greats. Steph Curry's ability to take over games remains unmatched, but the Warriors know they can't lean solely on him night after night, especially over an 82-game season. That kind of workload is brutal and can lead to injuries or exhaustion, which was evident in the recent playoffs. The goal is to build a roster that can support Curry by sharing the scoring load and allowing him to stay fresh. Bringing in reliable players like Cam Johnson or deciding to fully commit to developing Kuminga as a core piece fits into that strategy. If the Warriors can surround Curry with the right talent, he'll continue to be a dominant force while extending his prime. Years. On the other hand, some voices argue that Kuminga's potential and youth make him the better long-term bet. If he can earn consistent minutes and develop under Kerr's system, he could become a cornerstone of the Warriors' next chapter. There are encouraging signs that the coaching staff and ownership still believe in him. In fact, one of the key figures in Golden State's front office praised Kuminga for his defensive abilities, especially against tough opponents like Anthony Edwards in the playoffs. That kind of endorsement is significant coming from decision makers who ultimately control playing time and roster construction. The uncertainty remains though. Kerr has spoken positively about Kuminga, but his on-court actions, benching him at critical moments, raise questions. Whether the coach can fully commit to giving Kuminga the role he needs to thrive is one of the biggest variables. Meanwhile, Kuminga himself has yet to declare his intentions publicly. The next few weeks and months will be crucial as negotiations unfold and the Warriors determine how to balance their salary cap, roster needs, and competitive window. Other teams around the league will also be circling, eager to seize the opportunity to add a young player with Kuminga's upside. This ongoing saga keeps fans, analysts, and insiders glued to every update, waiting to see which direction the Warriors will take. Will they roll the dice on Kuminga's untapped potential and work to integrate him more fully into the rotation? Or will they explore trade options that bring back proven veterans to complement Curry and the existing core? Whatever the outcome, it's clear that Jonathan Kuminga's future will play a major role in shaping Golden State's trajectory in the seasons to come. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. In a development that has sparked a flurry of speculation across the NBA community, multiple unofficial sources suggest that Golden State Warriors superstar Stephen Curry may have sustained an injury during a recent team practice. While no formal statement has been issued by the Warriors organization, whispers from those close to the situation hint at a potentially concerning scenario for the defending Western Conference contenders. Details remain scarce, but early reports indicate that Curry appeared to tweak something during a routine drill earlier this week. Eyewitnesses at the closed practice session allegedly saw the two-time MVP leave the court with a noticeable limp, prompting immediate concern among teammates and coaching staff. The extent and nature of the injury remained unconfirmed, leaving fans and analysts to speculate whether it could be a minor setback or something more serious that might affect the Warriors' campaign. Curry, who has long been the heart and soul of the Warriors franchise, is known for his resilience, but also has a history of lower body injuries that have sidelined him for significant stretches in past seasons. Given his central role in the team's offense and leadership core, any potential absence could have significant implications for Golden State's playoff positioning and title aspirations. Adding to the intrigue is the organization's silence. The Warriors have not addressed the rumors publicly, neither confirming nor denying the alleged injury. This lack of clarity has only fueled the speculation further, with social media abuzz and fans anxiously awaiting updates. It's worth noting that the NBA's grueling schedule often leads teams to exercise caution with their stars during practice. Sessions and incidents like these can range from inconsequential to season-altering. For now, all eyes are on the Warriors' next official injury report, which could either put the rumors to rest or confirm the fears of Dub Nation. Until then, the basketball world holds its collective breath, hoping that this is nothing more than a precautionary pause for one of the game's all-time greats. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news, subscribe to our channel, and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.